All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're eye in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics never the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace up the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays. Network. All sports, all plays. Network. We on top of our game. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays.
Hello, everyone. Great coming to you live from the All Sports All Plays Network. I'm here today with Big Shaw. Big Shaw, how's it going?
Oh man, everything's going pretty good, man. Everything's going pretty good.
Yeah. So today's show, which is the Thursday night post game show, is being brought to you by okay, there it goes. Suzanne Paparazzi Jewelry. All products are lead and nickel. All products are $5 special offer for free matching. All products are $5 special offer for ASAP Sports Spears. Free matching earrings when you buy a necklace. Order now at paparazziaccessories.com. The promo code is 160920. You know, we also have one other thing for you. And I don't have a t-shirt yet. Big Shot, do you have one?
No.
So I gotta ask, how can we get our own ASAP Sports t-shirt? For one, you can buy it for only $25 plus shipping and handling. So get your ASAP t-shirt today for only $25, shipping and handling. We don't have, so we would be extremely jealous.
Yeah.
But there's also, we have one deal about the t-shirts. And how would you like to win your very own ASAP Network t-shirt? Just become the viewer of the month for watching our shows, get engaged in the show, and also liking and following the page. So, just as abbreviation, like, comment, and share, and you could get a chance to earn to get that viewer of the month.
All right.
Now, on to the game. We just witnessed a Atlanta Falcons and Carolina Panthers matchup, which Atlanta won that game 25-17, and the new head coach, that's not named Dan Quinn, it now has a 2-1 record. Lost to Detroit by 1 point by a comeback win. And then they beat Minnesota the week before that, 40-27, I believe. And then they won tonight, 25-17. Do you think that tonight's game is a turning point for this Atlanta Falcons team?
I don't think so. Yeah, because Atlanta, I will say this though, the part that I caught was that defense was amazing, but I don't think it's a turning point yet. Atlanta, I really thought they was gonna blow the lead. I really did. But they hit
I.
Yeah, I was on pins and needles. I said, oh man, they're gonna blow another lead. But besides, that being a turning point, no, it's just, they're gonna take it one game at a time. But they still got time to make the playoffs if I'm not mistaken, though. So
yeah,
it's gonna take a dog fight, man. They gotta keep doing what they're doing, man, and keep getting the ball to Julio Jones. But I know they lost Kevin Ridley. He's another part of that offense too. But down the stretch, I think Atlanta, they're gonna keep fighting, but it's gonna be a dog fight. It's gonna be a dog fight, man.
So in tonight's game, I think you said about that defense, you thought it was pretty good. Even though Carolina lost that game, Carolina held New Orleans. Well, basically every single drive in the Carolina New Orleans game, there were no punts in that game whatsoever. And so this is the first drive since week 6 that they've punted that ball. Yeah. So that was and also some positive things about this Atlanta Falcons team. People that I thought had a good game. We had Todd Gurley, who had 1 touchdown pass. He had 18 carries that game and had 46 yards and 46 rushing yards. On the receiving side, Gurley had actually it is not showing anything for Gurley. So I think Gurley had a good game. I also think that Matt Ryan had a better game than Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think he did. I know who had a good game too. Curtis Samuel had a really good game himself, and Julio Jones did also. But I'm gonna tell you, man, they knocked Bridgewater head off. But it was a late hit. But to me, it was. I think it was a late hit, a dirty hit. But he took a nasty hit, and I'm surprised he came back into the game. To be honest with you, because I don't know if he had a concussion or what, but you know how those guys is, man. They're not gonna want to come out of the game, but that was a bad hit. But that was bad hit.
That was really scary. That hit. And on Carolina's side, I think Curtis Samuel had a he was impressive. I thought they were going to blow. I think you said the same thing, that you thought they were going to blow that lead after that Curtis Samuel catch, but he rushed for 1 touchdown. He caught 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
All those touchdowns was by him. There was no other player that got a touchdown in that game by Carolina.
You can't win like that. And on Atlanta's side, Julio Jones, he played a pretty good game. But I'm gonna tell you this though, I'm not the only one that's seen this. I think half the time, man, Matt Ryan, he forces the ball too much to Julio Jones. But now he get it now. Don't get it wrong. Julio Jones will get that ball, but I think he forces the ball, a little bit too much. And he didn't play that well, Matt Ryan, but he has played, man, a whole lot better. If they're trying to make a push into the playoffs or get somewhere, man, he got to play better than what he's doing. So but I like to see Atlanta make that push, but it's going to take a team effort.
They have 6 losses
to make the playoffs.
Now there was a stat that I saw that I want to read real quick. It's about Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel had 1 receiving touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown in the game for the 3rd time in his career. Only Hall of Fame Rice, who had 5 games, had more such games among wide receivers in Super Bowl era.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only one wide receiver who had a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown that game. I mean, more times he did. So do you see Curtis Samuel making it to the Hall of Fame?
Not right now. Not right now. How long have you been in the league again, Curtis Samuel?
I don't know. I could look that up.
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna have to say no, man, on that one right now. I think he got a little ways to go, but I think if he keeps playing the way he's playing, I mean, you just never know. But I know Matt Ryan's going. I know he's going, but Curtis Samuel, I think he got a little ways to go before we can talk about him going to the Hall of Fame.
So looking up his stats real quick, in the past few games, he's actually in his career he's had a total of 11 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And so he's played in 2017 was his rookie year. Now that being said, how long did Jerry Rice actually play for? Wasn't it,
Yeah.
Didn't he play for like 8 years?
Man, Jerry Rice played. Man, how long did he play? Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
It was longer than that.
Yeah, I think
8 years.
Jerry played for a minute.
Probably way longer than that.
Yeah, I don't have my stat paper with me, but yeah, he played for a while, man. So yeah, Jerry Rice, he played. Man, he played for a while, but I don't. But he's gonna have to keep on pushing those stats up and keep playing hard, man. And you just never know. He may make it to the Hall of Fame when it's all said and done.
Oh, I said 8 years, but it's.
Well, he played longer than me.
he played double longer than that. He played 16.
Yeah. Jerry Rice played a while.
So
a good way.
So we got a couple of comments. He said, "Come on, Teddy's a baller."
He was a baller.
He was, yeah, but
in Minnesota, he was great in Minnesota. I'm not gonna take away his talent. He was really good in Minnesota, but when he took that injury, I mean, it took some of his games, some of the game with him. Teddy was on his way, and I told somebody the other day, I said, if it wasn't for Teddy Bridgewater getting hurt like that in Minnesota, he probably would have, an MVP or something like that, But he had an unfortunate injury in Minnesota, and he got another opportunity to play in New Orleans, and he did real well in New Orleans. And then he got to Carolina, but he got a great passer rating though, Teddy Bridgewater. So, but he doesn't have an offensive line. Like I keep saying, man, you got to protect your quarterbacks. You got to, man, because it's just like in Dallas. Not to get away from this game, it's like in Dallas when Andy Dalton got his head knocked off. Nobody did nothing. The Dallas Cowboy player just sit there and watch him get his head knocked off. You got to protect your quarterbacks.
Brandon said Jones 7 catches for 137 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And he said, Nate, who did you say scored a rushing touchdown and receiving touchdown in the same game before tonight? I don't remember, honestly. I have some medical issues that caused me to have a not so good memory. But and then he also says that Big Shaw, you're correct about Teddy. And do you think that Teddy is a good quarterback for Carolina in this scenario, like a good bridge quarterback, so that you can draft? Carolina could draft a one or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, he's in a good position. It's just he don't have an offensive line. I keep saying, you got to protect your quarterback, especially Teddy Bridgewater. He's good. He's not great like he was, but he's a reliable quarterback. He'll win you games. He's not going to force the ball. If it's not there, he's going to run. But like I said, you got to protect your quarterbacks, man. And with that hit there, I believe something has to get done because you can't allow your quarterbacks to continue to get hit like that. So you blame it on offensive line. But again, back to Teddy Bridgewater, he's a good quarterback. He's in a good scenario. He's in a good spot. Yeah. But you got to find a way to protect him.
I just wanted to bring up something that you said earlier about you believing that Matt Ryan is going to make it in the Hall of Fame. I do, just off of this stat alone. Matt Ryan has become the 9th player in NFL history with 300-plus passing touchdowns and 10 rushing touchdowns. So, just off that stat, even though he's never won a Super Bowl, I think he will make it into the Hall of Fame, unlike Eli Manning. I'm kidding. He probably will, but I don't think he should.
Well, Eli's going in for sure. But Matt Ryan, he's going to go in, but it's not going to be a first ballot. It's going to be a little ways away. But, Ryan, he has the stats. He keeps throwing the stats up. He's going to have those stats, man. He's going to be like the Dan Marino and the other great quarterbacks that never went into the, Super Bowl. He's going to be like that, but he's going to get in, but he's not going to be a first ballot. Now, I think Eli may be a first ballot, because of the last name and who he beat twice. He beat Tom Brady twice. So that's what's going to get him in. But, later on in his career, Eli was horrible, man. He was bad. He was bad. But I'm happy that he got to retire, as a Jet. No, not a Jet. I'm thinking about the Jets, but the New York Giants.
I will say, though, pretty much is Eli Manning and Jay Cutler has the same amount of stats. Same stats. I think really the Super Bowl appearances is the only reason why I'm saying if Eli Manning makes it, Jay Cutler also should make it. Well, is not why I'm saying. Well, okay, let me rephrase my statement.
Mm-hmm.
If Eli Manning didn't get 2 Super Bowl rings, I think if Eli Manning made it into the Hall of Fame, so should Jay.
Jay Cutler ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, because they have similar stats, even though Eli has played double the years.
Yeah, I don't think Jay Cutler even came up in the Hall of Fame. He's not going to make it, but I can't talk down on Jay Cutler. He had a strong arm. He had stats too, but he's Eli Manning, so it's just obvious, him to go into the Hall of Fame.
I'm going to ask one more question before we get into our picks for the week.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, if Jay Cutler stayed in Denver, do you think he would be better? Would have a better career?
I'm gonna stick with Eli, man. I stick with my boy Eli.
Okay.
Hometown man, I gotta stick with it.
All right. So moving on, we're going to talk about our picks for the week.
Mm-hmm.
The Sunday morning game,
mm-hmm.
November 1st. First game up, we have the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Who do you have?
Oh, Green Bay. I can't go against Aaron Rodgers. I can't go against him.
We saw what happened last time.
Yeah.
I'm going with Green Bay. Even though I had Minnesota in the first go around, I'm still, yeah. Titans and Bengals.
Oh man, Titans. Oh man.
Titans, yeah.
Burrow gonna have a long day in the yard. A long day in the yard.
Like a 40-10 game or something like that.
It's gonna be.
I think we should skip this next one because we probably can guess what it is. Because it's probably going to be an easy one to do, and it's Chiefs and Jets.
Oh man, that's Chiefs. They gonna
So shout out to you for watching the show. She says, "Hey Nate the Great," and hello. Now Packers win by double. Brandon said, and yeah, I can't.
They're gonna handle that game.
And then Brendan Herrera also says the Titans. Next matchup is Jets and Chiefs. You said you had the Chiefs in that one, I believe, probably. Chiefs as well for me. It's going to be more of a blowout than the Denver game was.
It's gonna be something else.
Colts and Lions. What do you have in this one?
The Colts. He said KC by 100. They're gonna put up some points. They're gonna be in the. It's gonna be 50. It's gonna be 50 points on.
Mackenzie said Chiefs. Yeah, we all can probably guess that. I had probably by 50, but that's so you said you had the Colts over the Lions?
Oh, they playing the Lions?
You have the Colts and Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm
going with the Colts as well, but I feel like it's gonna be a close game. Like
it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Oh yeah.
I say Colts by 4, maybe. And then Brandon says Lions.
Oh man.
Which is surprising because Brandon, aren't you a Minnesota Vikings fan? I said that. What? Mackenzie says Colts.
Yeah. Phil Rivers got a point to prove.
The next game is probably the game of the week.
Who you got?
We have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh man, I gotta go with Pittsburgh in their defense.
This is our first disagreement on today's show for the picks. I'm going with Baltimore. I'm going with Baltimore probably about 7 by a touchdown.
The Steelers gonna win that game. They coming. They hungry too.
So the next matchup is the Rams and the Dolphins.
No, I'm not watching that game. I guess I'm with the Rams.
Mackenzie says Steelers, and then Brandon says, "I'm from Minnesota, but I'm a sports fan overall." And then he also says Ravens.
Y'all gonna cry. Y'all gonna cry when Pittsburgh beat them, and I'm gonna get back on here and I'm gonna let y'all have
it. So I have Rams over Miami, but I would have Miami over the Rams if Fitzpatrick was playing.
Yeah, but he's not. Tua.
Yeah, he's not. So that's why not.
And let me tell you what's gonna happen. Aaron Donald is gonna let Tua know who he is. He's gonna have. I'm telling you, Aaron Donald. Oh, he put the Dolphins. It's not gonna be pretty.
So the next game is the Patriots and the Bills.
Oh, man. The Patriots got this.
You know, I didn't expect that was going to happen against the 49ers last week. I don't think it's going to happen against the Bills. I have Buffalo by.
You got it.
I have Buffalo by 15 or more.
You got to expect the unexpected. Buffalo going to take care of New England.
Yeah, I kind of did that last week. I got toasted on my picks. So, next game is the Raiders and the Browns.
Oh man, I can't go up, but I've been going against my Browns. And the Raiders ain't no joke, man. I'm gonna go with the Raiders because it's starting to become too much turmoil with the Cleveland Browns, man. It's starting to they business starting to get out now, and it's not looking too good. So I'm gonna go with the Raiders on this game.
I'm actually going with Cleveland. I actually got out of the games they played, I got the last game wrong against Cincinnati. I predicted Bengals and Browns won. And I got the game against Pittsburgh wrong. So I'm going with the Browns over the Raiders. I'm just gonna go for that. Next game is the Broncos. Broncos at home against the Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos. They're gonna be at home.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers. It's Justin Herbert who, he won his first game last week. I get that first, and I get Jacksonville. But Justin has almost beat Tom Brady. He's almost beaten Drew Brees. He's beaten Patrick Mahomes. It's his rookie season.
Sure is.
So, yeah, weather could be affected as well. I'm going with the Chargers on this. I hate to go against my Broncos. I'm going with the Chargers.
But say this, Hubert. I mean, he is in the running for my MVP that I'm picking, and it is my daughter's birthday today too. So, and I'm making her a Cleveland Browns fan if I can.
Well, happy birthday to your daughter.
They go Cleveland.
So, the next game is Saints. They have a away game against the Chicago Bears.
Oh man, the New Orleans Saints is going to kill the Bears.
Yep.
They're going to kill. They're going to kill. I'm telling you.
The one thing I gotta ask though is, do they have Michael Thomas back?
No, I don't think he came back yet. I haven't been hearing anything about him being back, but I think they need to trade him. If you're not going to let the man play.
Last I heard, but this was a few weeks ago, last I heard is the only reason why he didn't play a game a few weeks ago is because of something disciplinary. And Brandon Herrera says, happy birthday, little girl.
Oh, thank you. And she said she's going for the Ravens too. She wanted me to let y'all know that she's going for the Ravens.
Brandon Herrera also says the Saints over
he's a
Chicago Bears. I don't 30-point blowout, but I don't think a close game either. I say by 12.
Drew Brees can have a field day against Chicago.
The next game should also be considered. It's probably not the game of the week, but it's probably a good runner-up.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks, they have a home game against San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, man. Russell Wilson? I can't go against the magician. That's Russell Wilson, man. Gonna eat that defensive part.
McKenzie says, I love Louisiana. I've never been.
You need to come, man.
I've heard great things about it. Brandon Herrera says out due to COVID, I believe. Thank you, Brandon Herrera. I wasn't aware. The next matchup. You have for Seahawks and 49ers.
Seahawks. They're going to beat them.
Same.
They're going to smoke them.
Even if the 49ers were the 49ers of last year, I still have Seattle winning this.
Yeah, I got to go with Seattle. I can't go against Russell Wilson.
The next one is the Dallas Cowboys. They have a away game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Ty. No, I'm kidding. I have the Eagles.
I don't know. I'm going to go with the Eagles. The Cowboys are garbage. They're done. They're trash. They're through.
Especially if I'm blanking on his name, if that third string guy plays.
Mm-hmm.
Third string QB. If Andy Dalton plays, it's probably going to be closer. But anyways, in the last game this week is going to be played on Monday. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have an away game against the New York Giants.
Man, Tom Brady and Tampa Bay, let me tell you something. They're gonna shut the Giants down. Who's gonna stop Tom Brady? They don't got nothing in New York. I mean, the Giants is absolute trash, just like the Jets. They're all trash in one big bundle of trash.
The Jets game against the Bills is probably the best one they've ever done. The second time was probably the best one that they've ever done. They've had the lead up until the fourth quarter. They're up 10-0. I mean, I do have them winning one game this year, but it's not this week. I think they're going to go 1-15.
Birthday girl. Well, birthday girl is going to win.
Cowboys, just to bug your fellow co-hosts.
The Cowboys is absolute trash. I mean, the Saints is trash too. Don't get it wrong. They both is trash, but I just gotta say the Saints gonna win that game. I can't go to Chicago to save my life. I do like Minnesota. I'm a Justin Jefferson fan also.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be I think he is gonna be one of the. I think he is a stud.
Yeah, he is.
So, Brandon has the Bucks. He's the New York Giants, and then he also says Brady might have a career game in a Bucks jersey.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a smart man. Yeah.
Why he? That's what I gotta ask. Is it's probably the easiest game on his schedule. So before we close this out, I want to remind everyone a few things. Like, thank you to Mackenzie, thank you to Brandon for commenting on this show. I just wanted to remind everyone. Oh, there you go. How would you like in your very own ASAP Network T-shirt? Just become the viewer of the month by watching our shows, liking them, commenting on them, just like Mackenzie and Brandon did, and sharing the live stream. And you get a chance to get your own T-shirt for free this month.
Mm-hmm.
You get to advertise pretty much our network to other people out there to get more fans. And just like that, we have another comment. Brandon says Jefferson is a beast. No defense in Minnesota. Kurt needs to be off the bench. And speaking of that, I saw that Yannick Ngakoue, the guy that used to play for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and now used to play for the Minnesota Vikings. He's now going to the Baltimore Ravens.
Right.
So, what was his deal in Minnesota then if he was only there for a few weeks?
Give me 1 minute. Now repeat that question.
What was his deal in Minnesota then if he was only there for a few weeks?
Man, I don't know. Man, that's a good question. But not to change the subject, I will tell you this. Pittsburgh, they got a player. I think his name is Claypool or something. I think that's his last name. They said that guy, I didn't get a chance to see him play yet. They said that guy is a great player. If I'm trying to think of his first name, I have to look him up. I know he's a rookie, I believe. They said, man, that dude is amazing in Pittsburgh. So I'm trying to think of his first name. If I had his first name, I could tell you. But I do have. I'm trying, man. I have to think of his name. I'll have to come back later to him.
Okay. And a few other things. If let's say you don't get that T-shirt of the month, we'll still do this we're still are going to do this every month. Yeah. But you also can get your T-shirt a second way. Mm-hmm. You can get the T-shirt for only $25 plus shipping and handling, of course. But you can get your ASAP T-shirt today. And one last thing, we'll check the comments after that, and then we're gonna sign off. Yeah. Just to remind everyone that today's show has been brought to you by Suzanne Paparazzi's Jewelry, a product of lead and nickel, products of $5 special offer for free matching earrings when you buy a necklace. Order now at paparazziaccessories.com. The promo code is 160920. Read a couple of comments. It says easy. They'll go 1 to 5. Brandon said they're starting to rebuild. And then Brandon also says carpool for wide receiver.
Yes. Yeah, carpool. That's his name. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Big Shot, do you have any final comments before we give this a close?
Man, I do. I don't know if everybody watches college football, but I love college football. Trevor Lawrence, man, he's not gonna play this weekend. Broke my heart with that COVID-19. Man, that's some crazy stuff, man. I just thank everybody for listening to the podcast and the comments and stuff, and wishing my daughter her first birthday. So I had to put her on the show. So because she wanted to come on and say some picks. But I just thank everybody for listening, and keep listening to us, and share, like, and buy a shirt, maybe 3 or 4 shirts, and come back and join us, man.
Yeah, I wanted to say go BYU. I don't pay attention to a lot of teams in college football, but BYU is my favorite. So go BYU as they play. They have 4 more games left in the season. They're easily winnable games. They might go undefeated this year. The hardest the schedule is number 25 in the top 25 list. So, and that's all I had to say. This has been Nate the Great and Big Shaw from the Thursday Night Post Game Show, signing out for now, and happy birthday to your daughter.
Hey, thank you. All right, thanks everybody for listening.
All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're eye in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics never the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace up the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays. Network. All sports, all plays. Network. We on top of our game. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays.